Okay, I'm back once again, ready for more Enderal, guys. Yesterday, I was gonna do a second stream, but I didn't because, I'll just say I wasn't very happy with what happened at a certain tournament. But now we're back for today. What more could you ask for, right? Let's pick up right where we left off, which is her lab's on fire and I need to put out the fires. Which I took as this. I use my power to summon an apparition. Sadly, I don't think a sneak thief would do much here.
Oh, Malthus, be praised! Hey, over here! Help me!
You fucking scum!
What are you waiting for? Help me, damn it! Put out
Damn.
the fire!
Yes, so, in case you didn't notice, the issue is getting to all those fires. It's dang near impossible. I'm gonna summon Ghostly Wolf and summon Apparition. If I do it this way. Okay.
Oh, Malthus, be praised!
Okay.
Like the bite of a flea.
Okay, fire extinguisher now. Oh my. Jesus. Oh. Fucking hell. Okay, I think I saved all but one stone in that. Okay, one second. Let me go back and see what I can get out of this, actually, because I didn't do much looting due to the hasty nature of how this worked. Actually, wait, I want one set of this nomad clothes. It's kind of cool looking, not gonna lie. Okay, that's what we got here. Another guy. Yep. Okay, city guard armor, which is what I'm already wearing. Arcane Enchanter, Alchemy Lab. Yeah. Better get some good rewards, because by God did I take a lot of damage and lots of tries just so I could get that right and try to save 7 and not die myself. Also, how much damage do you have, my man? Either way, let me look at this guy actually. Looks kind of cool. This is my companion now. He's traveling with me because I kind of summoned him. Doesn't have much of a free will or any of that unneeded stuff, but he's a great fighting companion, I gotta say. Oh, hey, there she is.
Well, I'll be damned. That's what I call good timing. I take it you were successful? What about the fragments? Did you save them?
Some of them, yes. Most.
Well, I guess that'll have to do. Thanks. What about Sev? Did you find him?
I did, yes.
Fuck. That little shit. I was hoping I could make him tell us who's behind all this. Well, whatever. No use crying over spilt milk, I guess. What's your name, anyway? Amidst all this, we didn't have time for formalities.
I am Turb. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
You're pleased? Well, that's good to hear. I actually had the feeling that I was a little rough on you. Sorry for that, really. Sometimes I just have a short fuse. Anyway, let's talk about the reason you're here. For starters, tell me how you managed to get the old ranter to trust you. That doesn't happen very often.
It's a long story, as I tell her all of it.
I've got time.
You tell her the story of everything that's happened up to this point.
Uh-huh. So, you're saying that you learned all this, the magic, the swordplay, in such a short time? That's fascinating, to say the least. And these visions, if I understand correctly, you foresaw the death of the two apothecary?
Yes, and I know how crazy all of it must sound.
It does indeed. But hey, who am I to judge? Here you are, the mysterious stranger who appeared out of thin air and, without much fuss, took out an entire group of sellswords. And even better, now you tell me that these skills come from studying magic for only a couple of weeks, and that you can see the future. You certainly are full of shit.
I beg your pardon.
Not you, sorry. I mean, I just had a strange thought. But no, that would be crazy. Way too unlikely.
Well, unlikely isn't a stranger these days. What do you mean?
Well, I'd like to speak freely, but I'm bound to my agreement with the Holy Order. However, I will tell Constantine and old Aranthiel about my theory. And you will probably have to be patient until the latter decides to put you in the picture. Sorry. But if my idea is correct, then we'll be in a position to really kick ass. Anyway, hold still for a moment. Ready? Alright, let's do this. Don't worry, it'll just tickle a bit.
The thing that you were supposed to do from the start.
Fuck!
No.
Are you alright? That wasn't on purpose. Really.
Never mind.
Oh my, you really do look terrible. I will make this right, I promise. I have no idea what just happened. The ritual isn't exactly harmless, but normally you shouldn't feel more than a weak tickle at most, regardless of how it goes down. But, maybe this has something to do with the strangeness of your aura. I already said this, but it's so different.
You're not the first one to tell me that. What exactly do you mean?
It's hard to explain. Somehow complex and cold, maybe. But hey, I'm probably just out of practice. It worked, and that's what matters. Your fever will now settle down to an endurable level, and maybe even vanish if you're careful. And now I suggest you return to Constantine. I will get the stones to safety in the meantime. You need anything else? If not, see you later. We're going to meet again. I can feel it.
Just four, you didn't tell me yet.
Well, put simply, they're supposed to protect us. But old Aranthiel will tell you more about it later.
Alright then, see you around.
Take care.
Nice. Back into the memory realm. Okay, so last time I was here, I upgraded this to a point where I will get this minimum amount of 5%. So you can improve enchanted weapons and armor. You can dismantle enchanted weapons and armor. Or enchantments are 10% stronger. I think the middle one's probably my best bet right now. And yep, memory acquired. Now I head back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. What's behind this door? Nothing. Or at least nothing yet. I head back to the surface. Oh, that reminds me, how bad is my fever at right now? I might want to drink some ambrosia if it's over 20. Nope, it's at 19, not quite at a point where I need to worry. Yeah, I think the eggs are in this part of the map, I believe. Oh. That came out of nowhere and scared the crap out of me. Okay, so the campfire does not mean anything friendly. In fact, it means the opposite. Okay, so let's get back on the main road. To get back on this road, I could probably make it to the Myra Tower. Let's get back to Ark, because I really don't want to be out here. If I could just get a room at a tavern, I could rest and heal all of this, most likely. Oh, what? There was another split off somewhere through here to the Myra Tower. That's a bear. He doesn't have a timer on him, he just exists. I should also drink an ambrosia real quick. Bring it down to 5%. This is gonna be... Oh, wait, no, I have an idea. Okay, that did not work, actually. Apparently, I cannot shoot the... What the hell, bro? What the literal hell is that? That did nothing. Let's think if I shoot that down, maybe the beast will attack him, but nope. Actually, is there a bed here I could use? Nope. For the next 5 seconds, creatures and humans once take 7 magic damage per 5 points in Psychonics and stagger if they cast a spell. It can only be used again after 11 seconds. Also, I just realized scrolls are the teleport. Yeah, I'm keeping those on me at all times. I'm already at the Myra Tower, but...
Still on the road at this... Good to hear. Where to?
Just Ark. Get me to Ark, please. I can use these teleport scrolls later. Okay, my apparition's gonna be banished. Whatever. And he's gone now. Rip to my beautiful apparition.
Good evening.
Oh, does that mean I just had to take her? Oh no, I didn't get any arcane fever because he had full health.
Huh? Can I help you?
Like Foreign Quarter probably has a inn I could go to. The Dancing Nomad, that sounds exactly like what I... Yeah. Is this the place I needed to switch out the barrel at?
A game. Come on, take a seat. Good luck. You'll need it.
Ten. The dice shows of 7. When you roll the dice, your final number of points must not be more than 3 times that. 3 times of that. Oh. Six. 11. Okay, do you want to roll the dice again to raise your final number of points? 3, 1 dice rolls. Guess dice again. Have to get high. Have to get higher than the opponent, and he got 17, which is pretty bad. The number of 19, and without exceeding the max number of points of 21, you win the game. Opponent's point 17. You won 10 times.
It's just not my day.
I kind of like this. Yeah.
A
I don't know,
game.
pretty big.
Come on, take a seat.
On bed. Sorry.
Stars. My sir, just look around, okay?
I will. Take care. Hey, you came. Come on, take a seat. So, tell me, how are you holding up? It must have been quite the whirlwind. Yesterday, a refugee from another country, and now a prodigy with a magic great enough to impress old Bushybeard.
Honestly, I'm still trying. I'm fine. Thanks for
Well, that's
asking.
good to hear. I'm quite curious to see how things keep on with you. You're different. I noticed that the time we met. Anyhow, tell me, what do you make of this country now that you've had some time to look around? I figure it must be quite the change from Nerim.
About the recent events. Well, you're right about that.
Shoot. Yeah, I can picture that. You know, this is exactly the reason why I love inns so much. The sky can rain fire out there. In here, you'll always meet laughter and good humor. Not to mention all the good-looking men and women.
Some of the ways are not to be scoffed at, indeed.
Absolutely. Though I think I've seen enough of this place by now. Of Enderal, I mean. There's a ship sailing for Calais next morning, and as it seems, it will be the last one for quite some time to come. Who knows? Maybe they still have a cabin to spare for a handsome treasure hunter.
You want to leave in spite of all that's happening?
Oh well. This entire thing was more a coincidence than planned anyhow. The Order needed someone with skill and discretion. I was around. End of story. I never intended to stick around for much longer. Heck, me as an ambassador of the Holy Order, could you imagine that? Not one step further, O fair maiden. Drop your garment so we may both bathe in Malphas's holy light. Actually not that bad, don't you think?
Well,
Very convincing.
Oh, you're too kind. But you know, at the end of the day, I guess I probably lack both the pathos and the idealism for such a profession. You know, I'm aware of how these esteemed keepers up there talk about sellswords like me. I could save 30 virgins from a Myrid on Rampage. At the end of the day, they'd always say I did it for the money, because I wanted to bed the women, or whatever. I'm driven by inferior motives. While no matter what their actions end in, they are good guys, because they do things for the right reasons. If only they'd understand that it's results that matter, not intentions. What does the wise hermit say? Nothing is of less importance to the saved than the reason for their rescue. The only difference between a mercenary like me and a holy warden is that I'm at least aware of the fact that I do what I do for myself, and no one else.
What exactly are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that all those heroes and self-declared messiahs are no better than everyone else. In the end, we are all selfish, because we always act in accordance to what we think we have to be like. So yes, maybe the keeper saves the farmer from the bandits. But at the end of the day, he does it because he sees himself in a certain light. You know, the funny thing is that a lot of times, it's especially those who think of themselves driven by a higher purpose who are the really dangerous ones. They don't understand what drives them, and that makes them easy to manipulate. The only thing left to do for the capable hate-monger or tyrant is to somehow combine his own ambitions with the mental image of this person. And presto, you've got your perfect puppet, only waiting to dive into the next hail of arrows for their honor, their religion, or whatever they thought of this time. It's just so idiotic, you know? The world would be a much better place if everyone could just acknowledge that the only reason we're here is that we want to be happy.
There's sense in that, I'll admit.
Really? I was half expecting you to throw insults at me. That's what people usually do when I tell them that. But I guess life is full of surprises. Anyway, I'll take my leave now. I very much enjoyed our talk, but the ship to Calais leaves before the first cocks crow tomorrow, and I want some more time to think about it.
For what it's worth, I wouldn't mind if you stayed. The city needs more good-looking mercenaries.
Well, it most recently gained a good-looking Aramese man. Maybe that'll make up for when I leave. Keep your chin up.
And he is sly as can be.
Potatoes, garlic, radish.
Malfash's blessings.
Looking for a room for the night.
And our room's looking for you. It's no Ark Noble quarter, but it's warm and clean.
I just
Want
don't
it?
see the fucking point.
Good. We'll open up the room for you. And please, no shady business.
How they are.
We walk the righteous path in here and don't want any trouble. May your path always be...
What? Let's...
I don't know my way to...
Wait a moment.
At the end of the day.
You're an outlander, aren't you?
Some people just don't.
Is that an...
Roast pork. Anyone?
Is it that obvious?
Only if you know what to look for. I'm one myself, so I do. Balhazel, pleased to make your acquaintance. Tell me, if you're new in this city, are you perchance also looking for work? Excuse me, what was I saying? I'm looking for a hand.
Maybe. What did you have in mind?
It's simple. I want you to find something for me. You know, I'm a healer, just like my father was, and my grandfather before that. When he came to this country, he did so because he had been hired by an Arca noblewoman, a bright lady who valued science and the arts of healing. In any case, my grandfather spent a large portion of life working for this lady in an old, abandoned fort near the now deserted village of Fogville. Together with a good dozen other apothecary, he planned for my father to succeed him. But before he had the chance to, the mushroom plague occurred.
You mean the plague that destroyed Whisperwood?
Yes, that one. The spores of those mushrooms have literally sucked all the life from the forest and its surroundings. Plus, they are a threat to everyone who comes close.
I see. Did your grandfather work have anything to do with that plague?
It does seem likely, doesn't it? Both my father and I have asked my grandfather this question too, but he has always denied it. The plague was a magical phenomenon, a freak of nature, no more, no less. Those were his words. However, I've made some troubling discoveries which have led me to doubt that. I believe the plague might have been fabricated.
Fabricated, but why would anyone want to do that?
Well, this is exactly what I want you to find out. Unfortunately, the noblewoman whom my grandfather worked for has long been dead, and she was the last in their bloodline, so I couldn't find any answers there. But the old fortress where they worked still stands.
And why don't you just want to go see it for yourself?
Look at me. You'll have the answer. I'm old and far from made for the road to begin with. Furthermore, all those undead who've been roaming the wilderness since that red madness began don't exactly make the idea more inviting. But don't worry. If you succeed, I'll make it worth your while.
Fine, then I'll see what I can do. Where can I find this fortress, and what do you need me to look for?
Reports, scrolls, samples of their work. Anything that could be of relevance. Just look around. Do you have a map? Here, the fortress should be in this area. Best you take Myra to Fogville. In the village harbor, there was a hut where my grandfather lived when he was off duty. Chances are you'll find a key to the fortress there. Good luck, and thank you. If you have found the material, you can find me in the Undercity, near the old waterworks. My laboratory is there.
Oh, he lives in the Undercity.
Oh, you're not from around here, are you? I know that accent. Move along. Now you're quite the sight. How about a little bit of fun?
Nope, not on Twitch. Nope.
Malphas's blessings.
She-Ra.
Oh, I just realized these guys have names.
Wait, I think I know you. You work for the Order, don't you? Why are those wild mages up in the temple? Malphas, forgive my doubts, but why would the Grandmaster side with heretics? It just doesn't add up.
Up here's my room. Okay, and I'll end it at 8 a.m. I believe would be a good time.
Now, a good pipe of peace, maybe. Jesus, why is that stuff so expensive? God bless it, my sir.
Yes, you should go into the
God, he
Whisperwood
is so
and see
tall.
what you can find in the old fortress. I'll wait for you in the
Malphas's
Undercity,
blessing, dear
in
sir.
my laboratory.
Might I interest you in a ware from my most exquisite assortment?
Okay, let's get out of there. That place is back to the brim.
Watch yourself. The streets aren't safe this time of the day.
My sir.
Move along.
Malphas's blessing, dear sir. Might I interest you in a ware from my most exquisite assortment?
I remember Brennel Chopper. Seems interesting to say the least. Okay, so I have 34 learning points.
Walk blessed.
If I could get some books for that, that would be nice. Learning books. Okay, crafting book enchantment.
That's just how it is.
Oh, mostly pastries and sweets. Fruits, vegetables, Bread
I have
fresh from the
books,
oven.
scrolls,
Treat
potions,
yourself.
Anything for friends of path-abiding magic.
Huh? Can I help you?
Greetings. Do you... Sure. Take a look.
Something that's just how it is.
Learning book light magic.
Bless. Walk blessed.
How's business?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. I can't complain. I suppose the wars in Kilay and Kira make it harder to get your hands on certain wares. But still, life's good. Definitely more comfortable than my time on the road, though.
Hungry? I've got
Your
just
time
what
on
a
the
weary
road,
traveler
you are
needs.
homeless?
What? No, I was a vagabond, as people like to say. A traveling mage.
How did you become a vagabond?
You know, I grew up in a village near Duneville. Actually, I had a pretty good childhood there. But when I discovered my magical gifts, well, let's just put it this way. It changed how people treated me, even my own parents. I just felt the need to, I don't know, get out, see some of this world. So after I did the passage to the water, that is, after the Order taught me how to use my magic path, I decided not to return to my village and packed my traps and hit the road. Kind of bold, yes, but back then, I didn't care. But I digress.
How did the passage to the water... Did the passage to water, how was that?
Hard. The Arcanist made it clear that we stood at the crossroads. Either we learn to control the magic, or we become outlaws. It was not a pleasant time, I can tell you that much. The keepers were extremely strict, and you learn to be independent, to not get too close to anybody. But no offense, that's a very personal topic. Walk blessed.
Oh wait, actually she might have some...
Greetings. Sure, take a look.
Oh, what spell books does she have in stock? That's actually not too bad. I do need Soul Trap though.
Walk blessed.
Okay, I still got a crap load of learning and crafting points. Actually, let me see, how close am I to getting 10 points in either of the Affine trees? Pretty sure I have to reach level 20 for that, so let's see, so I got 1... 2... I believe I got 3 on that one. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on that one. I'm pretty sure I need to hit level 20 to put 10 points, and that's if I put all my points into those 2 trees.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city. Many of you may have heard it already. There's war in Kira.
Sir?
A group of
yes?
heretics.
Is there any news?
News? Where have you been these past moons? The whole city's talking about nothing else but the Mad Magister. 30 dead novices.
Scrolls, potions,
Oh,
anything
boy.
for friends of path-abiding
How
magic.
could something like this happen? Within the Order?
Morala's blessings, my friend.
So you're from Kile, right? Did you flee the war over there?
Well, flee isn't exactly the right word for it. I call it tactical relocalization. Only a stupid businessman will try to sell spices amidst a civil war.
Huh. What exactly caused the war? I've heard about it, but never from a countryman.
Oh, well, after those rumors about the Lightborn's death started, the council members must have thought, now's the time for power struggles. Very stupid, if you ask me, and very bad for the economy. Thank the sun I was one of the few who fled early enough, but this madness has cost far too many lives. Far too many.
What do you sell?
Spices, rugs, delicacies, only the best. Straight from Kile. Take a look.
I should probably actually sell some of my stuff.
Farewell.
Hey! You're an adventurer, aren't you? Have you been to... Oh... What do they say it? Melee? My dad told me that's what...
They just sit on their asses and hope things suck.
Oh, tailoring. That's where I can sell the light armor.
Walk blessed.
What do you have in
All
stock?
your heart could ever desire. Take a look. May his light guide you. Come back if you...
This tailoring is more about actual, like,
Walk
clothing.
blessed.
Oh, leather goods. This is the place I
How
wanted to
may
go.
I be of service? Of course.
Those I'm gonna sell to the ironsmith. What else?
Yes.
Oh, what does she sell?
Of course.
Oh, she sells bows? Ooh. I might want to get my hands on that. I get forward towards this guy. Should buy the iron.
Looking for
stuff
steel.
more, right?
Everything for the path-abiding soldier.
Okay.
Come again.
I think I already sold all my dang weapons, huh? She has an enchanted table. Okay, so I could use that to disenchant a lot of these weapons and then sell the dupes.
Are you
Actually, wait, let me actually put away
looking for fresh fish? If it's climb and fish you seek, then come and take a good long peek.
Hungry for arcane secrets? I have books, scrolls, potions, anything for friends of path-abiding magic.
They always go too easy on these guns.
Yeah. Where did I just how it is?
Come to Yorinto Shamgash and buy fish. Only the best and fresh from the red.
Now I can sell my other enchanted weapons to
Looking
this
for
guy, and that's where I'm gonna
everything
get the
for
real
the
money at.
path-abiding soldier.
So here's the real money. Oh, why couldn't I unenchant this? Because I want that enchantment. Oh, it's a double enchanted thing. That would explain it, yeah. Okay. Let's go get armor and see how that's enchanted. Okay, armors. I don't know why I have 2 of those.
Just have to work if you want to achieve something. It's just how it is.
Fruits, vegetables, bread fresh from the oven. Treat yourself.
Do they expect me to wait? My shipment.
After decades of imprisonment by his treacherous son, returned to his position as Grand Master of the Holy Order. The esteemed Tritesha, Natara Dan Tarim, thereby returns to her position.
Yeah, that ain't worth it.
Hungry for arcane secrets? I have books, scrolls, potions, anything for friends of path-abiding magic.
Good pipe of peace,
Apples, dates, bananas, the freshest fruits right from the farmer's coast and Duneville.
Spices, rugs, delicacies, only the best. Straight from Kile. Take a look.
If it's clam and fish you seek, then come and take a good long peek.
Let me see it better enchanting before I do all that. However, if I now look at my money, I got 550.
Hungry? I've got just what a weary traveler needs.
Rena Shalom, my sir. Are you looking for fresh fish?
Greetings. Sure, take a look.
She has a lot of money. Are any of these worth anything? Definitely sell one of those.
Walk blessed.
Spell tomes, I could sell those. And it is not easy. No, so any things I have multiple of them all sell.
shit. I have
Well,
to remember.
sure. Take a look.
Unleashes a Chaos Nova at the target enemy, which does 11 points of entropic damage. Damage raises by 13% per 10% of your current lost health.
Well, blast.
Still kind of poor. Oh yeah, the odds and ends.
That's just how they are.
I wonder why I would sell. This guy looks like an odds and ends shop.
No, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
Walkerless heretics who adorn themselves with the name.
Oh no, not leather goods. Actually, wait, do they have a...
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Yes? Safe travels, my sir. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Acts like a sublime. Some people just don't know their place. Yes?
Do I have a bounty now because I accidentally picked up that thing girl's other crime? Okay, good, I didn't get a bounty for picking up leather straps by accident. Okay, let's go over here. Bear pelts. Oh no, did the game just crash again? The game might be crashing, guys. Okay, so while we check to see if the game's gonna crash or fix itself, basic idea is I'm thinking of turning all these pelts into leather and upgrading my armor using said leather. Because upgrading armor is a pretty good thing to have right now. Okay, and it's still not responding. I'll wait for the program to respond because pretty sure last save probably would have been exiting that shop because whatever, I'll close the program. Okay, wait for Steam to let me open it again and we'll get right back into it. There we go, this should be good. Let me real quick just make sure that's Streamlab. Yep, it's capturing the game. Let's get right back into it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to check. I'd assume it would be when I leave the shop, because load zones, at least in base Skyrim, would cause an autosave. Yep. I have about as much money as I'd expect to have at this point. If I look here... Oh, yep. Okay. So, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna take out this, this and these 4 real quick and make some leather. And then upgrade my armor.
Come to Yorinto Shamga.
I feel like leather goods would have the tanner and all that.
Some things never change.
I need steel ingots for those two. Okay, I need to get better skills to improve it further.
A foreigner, huh? What a surprise.
Yeah, I don't have any steel, I only have iron. Oh, let's put the leather away, I guess. Put the lantern away. Okay, I want to do a quest. Yeah, I want to do this one real quick.
A miracle has happened. A miracle. That must
Huh? Can I help you?
to its sheer glory, brought forth by Malthus himself.
Swap out the mead barrel. I can do that one easily.
Walk blessed.
Oh well.
So yeah, this is a rich people place anyway.
Well, isn't it nice?
Half this was all over the place. It's a shame.
The best wine in all of Enderal. Come, give it a try.
Hi. What? Who are you? And what do you do with that beautiful barrel?
None of your business.
That isn't nice of you know. But I think today is your lucky day. For 50 pennies, I will forget what I saw here.
I don't have that much with me.
That's bad for you. Then the world will hear of your gruesome crime. Good look. You.
Huh? Huh?
That be the red madness everyone.
Huh?
Say, do you happen to know the condition of the mines? I have a fair dozen of prospectors down there myself, and with all the things you hear from the wilderness, I'm starting to get worried.
Well, aren't you quite straightforward? Most people wouldn't dare ask. I'm a half Kuvirian, as you've probably guessed, but I grew up here. If I may say so, there's something foreign about you as well.
You may, I am Naramis and landed here recently.
Ah, a Naramis? A rare sight these days. I'd like to ask what brought you here, but the innkeeper will cut my pay for each minute I don't play music.
Walk blessed.
Fair.
And you.
I think I just failed that quest because the guy caught me.
In the shackles of lust, presented by the poets.
Obolus, my son.
Yes, and there you have the problem. You try.
Ancient time.
Walk blessed.
Master.
Okay, I'll admit, it was a little cryptic. Tell me, do you remember the lecture Magister Diana gave last week?
Okay, back up we go.
Some chefs never.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong here.
But I do.
You may pass, but treat this place with respect, Outlander.
Okay, apparently I wasn't stealing. Nice. Got another teleport scroll to Ark. Heck yeah.
There you are. Magister Carus has been looking for you.
Carlos, what's that?
This. This is holy ground, Outlander. You do not belong here.
But I do. So shut up, Keeper.
Now, if it isn't the prodigy, well?
The Shari performed the ritual on me. There were problems in Old Rehigrad.
Yes, I know. She's already told me everything. Good work, even though part of her report seemed to be a bit enthusiastic. But I'll leave the judgment to Aranthiel. He wants to talk to you anyway. Seems you've caught his interest.
I'm not sure if I want to be part of all this. Whether it is whatever it is you're searching for.
Oh yes? Well then listen carefully. Lucy probably hasn't told you, but the ritual was as dangerous for her as it was for you. In other words, she and all of us have risked a lot for your healing. Also, she seems to see something special in you. Heck knows why, but she does. So at least have the decency to listen to what Aranthiel wants to tell you. He is in the Emporium of the Temple. Just tell the guard who you are, and they will let you in. Ah yes, before I forget. My dame Lucy has left a token of gratitude for you. It's your choice. Do you want a book, an old map, or a bag of pennies?
2 learning points, I don't need that. Ooh, the map looks good.
Very well, now get a move on. I'm sure we'll talk again later.
Okay, it sounds like I'm gonna be hunting down treasure later. Also, isn't like I really pissed them off by saying I'm not sure if I want to be part of whatever they're doing here.
Yes.
Who are you?
Well met.
It is a suspicion, Teela. And to send an entire division across the sea because of a suspicion is madness.
We need to find out who sent the merc.
Okay, so headphones cut out and audio messed up. But as it's 11:08, I think I'm gonna end it here for now. Mostly because I want to sleep for tomorrow. By the way, guys, hope you enjoyed. Have a great night. See you guys next time.